Hey little wonders, I hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 21st already. It's almost May, you guys. I hope your week is going well so far. It's going to be a lot warmer this week, so we should have plenty of time to be outside and maybe find a new fun activity that you guys haven't done yet. We also have a new letter this week. Can you guys guess what it is? Last week we had V and W. So this week we have X and little x. All right. So that's our letter this week. We just have one letter. Letter X is pretty simple because it's pretty easy to write, right? Okay, so we always start at the top, go down, go back up to the top, and go down again. It's kind of like a T, only like a T doing a cartwheel or something. So, okay, X is our letter, and can you guys tell me what it says by chance? Do you happen to know what sound letter X makes? Okay, so letter X makes the X sound, kind of like a letter K and an S put together. You don't find X in a lot of words, but we have a couple words that start with letter X. One of them is a xylophone, and also X-ray. In this instance, it's a fish, or it could just be a regular X-ray, right? But there are a few other words where X is in them, it just doesn't start with the letter X. So we have box and fox. We also have exit and experiment. And I have an experiment for you guys today. But first, we are going to have our story. It's one I've never read to you guys before, but I hope that you will like it. It's called Emma's Eggs. Okay? Let me scoot my phone this way just a little bit. Emma's Eggs. Emma was changing. From a fluffy dandelion chick, she was turning into a feathery white hen. Emma liked to step through the tall grass and scratch the ground for worms and seeds. She counted pebbles in the driveway and chucked around the house. Whenever she liked, Emma could go outside in the chicken coop next to the barn. Like the other chickens, Emma had made a cozy, shallow nest in the straw. Emma fitted on her nest like the lid on a cookie jar. One day, when Emma was daydreaming, she had an irresistible urge to do something. Tock, 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 she said. Emma hopped up and looked in the nest. To her amazement, she had laid her first egg. It was a bit small, perhaps, but it was perfect nonetheless. That day, when the farmer's wife came, she saw Emma's egg. Emma, she said, you laid an egg, good girl. She bent down, picked up Emma's egg, and put it in her basket. Emma was proud of her egg. She followed the farmer's wife to the house, hopped up on an empty apple crate, and peeked through the kitchen window. The farmer's wife put a frying pan on top of the stove and cracked Emma's egg into the pan. She scrambled it with a fork. Talk, said Emma, is that how they want my eggs? Then that's how I'll make them. So, when Emma laid another perfect egg the next day, she jumped on top of it and scrambled it with her feet. No, 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 Emma, cried the farmer when he saw it. That's not what you do with eggs. And he shooed Emma away. Silly Emma. Emma followed the farmer when he took the other eggs into the kitchen. She hopped up onto the empty crate and peeked inside. She watched as the farmer dropped the eggs into a pot full of water. Talk, said Emma, is that how they want my eggs? Then that's how I'll make them. The very next morning, Emma laid another perfect egg. Not in her cozy nest of straw, but in the chicken's water bowl. No, 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 Emma, cried the farmer's children when they came to collect the eggs. That's not what you do with eggs. And they shooed Emma away from the water bowl. Emma scratched her head. She was trying so hard to make perfect eggs, but nobody was pleased. Emma hopped onto the crate below the kitchen window. At the table, she saw the farmer, the farmer's wife, and the farmer's children. They were doing something very strange. They were painting all of the eggs. Then that's how I'll make them. Emma laid 2 perfect eggs in the straw. She found a can of paint and a brush behind the barn. She was just putting on the finishing touches when the farmer's wife came in to gather eggs. No, 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 Emma, she cried. That's not what you do with eggs. She shooed Emma away and threw out the paintbrush. Man, Emma is sure trying hard. Very early the next morning, Emma watched as the farmer and the farmer's wife hid all the eggs over the farmyard. They hid them behind shrubs and between daffodils. They even put one in the low branches of a tree. Talk, said Emma. Is that how they want my eggs? Then that's what I'll do. Over the next few days, Emma laid an egg in the feeding dish, and one behind a fence post and another under the straw. She even left one beside the crate under the kitchen window. That's strange, said the farmer. Emma has stopped laying. Then he spotted an egg behind the fence post and stepped on the one under the straw. Talk, said Emma. Oh no, that was it. That did it. If they didn't want her eggs, she wouldn't give them away. Emma laid the next perfect egg in her cozy straw nest, and she sat right on top of it. When anyone came near, she shooed them away. For days, she sat on that nest like the lid on a cookie jar, until one day she had an irresistible urge to stretch. She hopped up and looked at her egg. To her amazement, it started to crack and wobble and split. What's going on with that egg? Out of the shattered shell stepped a perfect dandelion chick. Talk, it said. Talk, said Emma. Yes, 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 Emma, cried the farmer, the farmer's wife, and the farmer's children. That is what you do with eggs. Look at that cute little chick. I hope you guys liked Emma's eggs today.
And I'm here.
Colt wanted to come say hello as well.
Did you guys already do fun dish stuff?
We've done our story, but we have a little experiment. I told you guys I had an experiment for you today.
I didn't know we were doing this.
So what we're gonna do, what we have here, guys, is it's called
tie-dyed milk.
Tie-dyed milk. That's right. Maybe you guys have done this before, but we're gonna do it today.
It was an experiment that I made.
Yep. So we're trying to keep it simple for you guys. You find stuff that you have around the house. So what we have is
so you need 1%, 2%, or whole milk, but no fat milk will not work.
Yep.
We cannot.
Or you can also use almond milk. We actually use almond milk in ours because we had a bunch of that. And then what else do we need? We got to go kind of quick. We don't have a lot of time left.
Q-tips. Where is our Q-tips?
Q-tips are right here.
Q-tips and dish soap. Put the Q-tips on there and dip it. And Mike, ask your parents to do that. And then you also need this, and you're going to take about 4 drops in here.
First, we're going to drop some food coloring into the milk, all different colors.
And then, now that I think of it, you should probably put a little bit more in there.
Yeah, we'll put some of this one in there too.
Yeah, we're going to put all the colors that we have in here. And then, after we're done with this, and we do this, we're going to do something very cool.
Cool. We got all of our colors going in here, right into our pan. You guys can use any colors that you have. And then our other last ingredient that we're going to do finally is we are going to...
Oh, don't worry, we still got green left.
Drop in... I think that was the first one that you did.
No, that was light green. Basically yellow.
Go quick because we're running out of time. My phone's giving me difficulties lately, guys, so we're trying to make our videos work for you. So the last thing we do then is we get our dish soap. Okay?
Done.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put the dish soap into...
And it disperses,
yeah. Put the dish soap right in there. I hope you guys can see it. And it makes this really cool tie-dye effect.
And then here, let me show you again. Yeah. So, Mom, how about you point it? So take the Q-tip and put it right in the dish soap, turn it around, and put it in, done.
Yeah, we hope you guys get to make some too. And we will see you soon. Bye.